atoms, chromosomes, and molecules to obey by grouping themselves into patterns of behavior in the blood that eventually amplifies or shuts down the ambient parameters of our awareness. But there is one organic component that most metaphysicians and conspiracy hunters overlook when dealing with the subject of mind control and God control with dark folks, and that is melanin. They forget that melanin is in fact represented as a molecule. Remember, melanin is not a molecule. Hey, come on, listen carefully. Melanin is not a molecule. It is a distillation of consciousness. Get off the molecule shit. That's not a molecule. It shows itself to dumbasses as molecules. That is an effect. Melanin molecule is an effect, not the cause. The higher dark matter Melchizedekian intelligence, that's what creates it. It's the intent, the divine will, to form matter around consciousness, to find a quantum home base for consciousness to explore the world within. So, I'm not calling down all of our beautiful melanin teachers and stuff, but all the people who's using melanin wrong, talking about this is melanin, melanin is that and that. No! If melanin is the intelligence, as they say at the root when I was first learning about it, that melanin, they're now saying, has some kind of role in organizing everything that you are, then it is not a molecule. It can't be a molecule. A molecule is an effect. It is simply an instrumentality. And when you understand the instrument and how it operates from behind the scenes, then the Wizard of Oz don't look so ominous. If melanin is the organizer, as it is said, it is just the first physical evidence of the intelligence in dark matter. Melanin is a let me just give you an idea about what melanin is from the metaphysician's point of view. Melanin, as presented, is a photosensitive matrix that organizes or consolidates neutral dark matter energy into atomic molecular templates, which act as the foundational structures of all organic matter. Let me say that again. Melanin is a photosensitive matrix. It is light quantified that organizes or consolidates neutral dark matter energy into atomic molecular templates which act as the foundational structures of all organic matter. Melanin carries out the orders of atomic cosmic intelligence as it emanates from galactic light sources such as suns and star constellations. The stars themselves, as they burn in the sky, are giving you residual matter. Understand that the suns are the youngest forms of life. The suns are points of references for the mind of God to express itself into the physical realm. As it burns within that matter, just like a cigarette burns, there is residual matter. As you burn a cigarette, don't you get black smoke? Well, as the light of the sun burns, dark matter is formed into that reality, and in and out, it's interplaying with one another. And as the sun gives up its life, its energy, it is taking on and consolidating the intent and the will of the Creator in that 10% that it's offering to you. And as you now breathe, you are breathing star matter because you are star matter. So melanin carries out the orders. It simply encases the orders of cosmic intelligence as it emanates from galactic light sources. The word melanin deconstructs into several diverse meanings, all related to dark matter intelligence And this is a metaphysical overview. The word mel means what? Or melos. Black, of course. Ani is short for what? Animus. It means to breathe. Or the spirit. It means mind or toward life. So the black mind, the black breath, and the N in nun means to sprout, to grow forth, life renewed through form and manifestation. Just the word melanin alone breaks down metaphysically into exactly what we're talking about. The black breath sprouting and renewing itself through form and manifestation. Come on. And what was it? Anybody saw my interview on TV with Dr. Oyibo? Oh, anybody ever heard of Dr. Oyibo? Oh, well, thank you. We were speaking about dark matter consciousness. You want to order that tape, let me know. So melanin also has a cousin, a verbal cousin. And the Hebrew Kabbalah, it's called Melakim. And what does Melakim mean? Melakim, which means angelic music. Sounds as emanated from a choir. Come on. So in metaphysical language, Melakim is the celestial sound frequencies or vibrations, music or harmonics emanated from light above. Melakim also means the sphere of the sun, or the corona, where the light of the inner sphere of universal mind synthesizes itself to the surface of matter. Now, that said, in order to understand just how diabolical the new mind control techniques are, we must become familiar with the basics of tone and frequency. To do this, we can flash back momentarily to a previous lesson in my first Matrix series, where I spoke about the Creator as an audible but omnipresent tone of intent. I spoke of the Creator as a tone of intent. You see, in the background, there is a sound in the universe. And some of the yogis pick it up as Om. Some pick it up as Hu. But there is an ambient sound that emanates as the word, and it is the attenuation of this frequency of waves that make itself into matter. It carries the consciousness of the central source into the various manifestations or representations of matter. So when you look at the word tone, and you get a good idea of what tone, you see it says there, vocal or musical sound, sound quality, a sound of definite pitch or vibration, a whole step, accent or inflection. But I was looking down there at 9. It says the state of a living body or of any of the organs or parts in which the functions are healthy and perform with due vigor. Then you go down further and it says what? A frame of mind. See, they hide the shit all the way down at the bottom. A mood. The tone, understand, the tone itself. Through our light code interface with cosmic intelligence, we come to perceive deity as a name. This is why so many cultures have so many names for deity. That tone is what we hear. It's musical. And the music we put words to. We don't know what that celestial music is, but we name it. And that's where we get the names of God based upon where we are, on what region of the planet we are, how that tone is synthesized or distilled through the weather patterns of a particular area or particular environment. That's how the name of God comes to those people. That's why you hear unkulunkulu. Because the drum was heard for those people. You see, Amen Ra. All these names are how the sound current of the Creator distilled itself into the consciousness of those people. Now, why am I saying all this before telling you about mind control? Because this is where mind control has its greatest effects on us, through the sound current and the light currents. So you have to learn the properties of light as they distill to you. Everybody say, well, what's light? Well, it's something you turn on to look at shit. No, it's not. Light is what you are thinking with. The very fact that you could organize